Hello, welcome to our little podcast. We're Euphoria Oasis Lash. We're based in Austin, Texas. My name is Bianca, and I've been doing lashes for like 6+ years. But yes,
Hi, my name is Essence, and I've been doing lashes like 5 plus years.
My name's Alyssa. I've been doing lashes for 7 years.
damn, you've been doing it for 7 years.
So yeah.
Uh,
2018.
damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Damn. Well, we are based in Austin. Alyssa is an Austinite,
I'm from Carlsbad, New Mexico originally.
and I am from California. But yeah, we've been in business for a little over, no, I think we're headed towards a year right now. So
We're actually over a year because we've been here a year.
we're over a year.
And yes.
But yeah, so this podcast is mainly gonna be about like what it's like being in the lash industry, as lash artists, and just how like running a business is like, and just all of that like nitty gritty of the stuff that people don't necessarily talk about, like toxic work environments, just anything that really consists of being a lash artist day to day, because that does affect your life. But yeah, so today we're just going to talk about like why we got into the business, what inspired us, and all of that good stuff. But yeah, I'll let them take it away because I am a yapper.
I had no plan. That was my plan. I had no plan. I got into it. I honestly got into lashing because it was very new. It was an easy way to make money. And honestly, that's why I got into it. I was more skincare. I got into it for my own skin, honestly, because my skin was very bad. It was very bad.
Same.
Yes. But yeah, so I got into lashing and just never stopped. So yeah. So that was my plan on why I got into lashing, a little bit about it. How about you, Essence?
Hi. So, I guess but so the way I got into lashing was, well, I grew up in the cosmetology field. My mom was a cosmetologist, so is my Theo. He actually owns a salon. So I grew up in that environment. Um, and I just kind of thought I wanted to do like hair, but then going to school, getting out of school, I realized hair was not for me. Never will do hair. Um, I also did nails in the time, and I love doing my acrylic nails as well as like friends. But I realized like I did not like doing it as like a job. Like I just like to do it for fun. So at that time when I was doing nails, I kind of also did lashes. Like I was starting to take clients, and I was like, wow, like I think I actually like this. So I got a job at a franchise, which was not a good franchise at the moment.
We will
But
not mention the name, but just know it's a franchise.
yes, a lot of people are aware of that franchise.
You have to do full sets in like an hour and 10 fastest. We don't do that here.
Yes.
First red flag.
Yes. So I was like, and I I will say I liked it because it did teach me that like how good of an artist I wanted to become. So whenever I like was there, I learned my sets and everything, and then I moved on, and now we're here. Yes.
We're here.
Yes. All right. Now there you go, Bianca.
To me, I pretty much had the same story as Alyssa, where one, my skin was really bad, so I went in for esthetician. And also, too, when I graduated high school, I did not know what I wanted to do. And I was kind of like, okay, I'm going to take a gap year. And then that's when my acne got like worse. And yeah, so I was like, well, let me just do this. I ended up really liking it. But when I got out and like I got my license and everything, the only place that was hiring were lash places. So I just kind of did it to be like, okay, well, let me see if I like it. Ended up really liking it. We all worked at the same franchise together too. So we all started there. But yeah, that also kind of gave me like a thing of, yeah, I don't like the way they're running things here, but I also did realize I did do like I really enjoy doing lashes. So ended up pursuing that and then just really sticking to it. I still did facials for a little bit, but I realized that a lot of people were enjoying lashes a lot more. So I ended up just being like, you know what, locked in, and then I just did it. And now we're here, like we said. But yeah, no, other than that, that's been the way I got in. But yeah, so we actually all worked together, like I said, in a franchise. I had actually met Alyssa there, and that's where we met. And then I ended up meeting Essence at another like business.
Small business.
Yeah, small business.
I was about to be like, where?
Oh, I mean, you're not wrong.
The place that is forgotten.
Yes.
We'll get into that on another time. But yeah, so that's what we all kind of like met each other, and then so there was already history between us before we started this business together.
So we kind of all like started lashing around the same time and met and then grew together in a way.
Yeah.
Because now we're here in our own company.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, Alyssa actually met Essence before I did, so they had some history because I didn't know her.
Excuse me.
No, but yeah, I did not know her until like I was already working for another company, and then that's where we ended up meeting. But it was really cool, like actually being able to like all meet, have like the same ideas and like business, what is it, business ideas, business ideals. I think that's what I'm trying to say. We had the same morals. We were just like, okay, like it aligned. So then when the time came to like leave and everything, it just ended up like actually working pretty well. So when I started in the industry, what was it, esthetician school, it was in 2018, I want to say. Lashes here in Austin, like they had already started, but like they were definitely starting to come up. Because I know when I was like living in California, that was already a thing. But yeah, when I was in esthetician school, again, I went in for esthetician, so that was mainly just skincare. We somewhat brushed over lash extensions, but they really didn't have a lot of programs for it. I met someone else who was recently in the cosmetology business who I talked to, and then she said that they actually started doing that. So, which I think is really cool because I didn't get that like offered to me when I first started in the industry, which I was like, well, I wish I would have known because then maybe I would have also saved myself not working at a franchise. But they were the only ones who were offering like free trainings as well. So that's how I was like, okay, I'll just do it. But yeah, no, but I liked esthetician school. Like that was really fun. I got to meet a lot of good people. I know a few of them actually started their own business as well, but they're definitely more like skincare range. Another one did like medical esthetician. But I feel like I did learn a lot, but because I don't really do facials anymore, I lost a lot of skincare knowledge. I know like some briefly, but yeah, that I would say that's the only thing I kind of missed. But yeah, I feel like the school that I went to definitely probably should have done a little bit more like lash knowledge, especially since it's gotten as big as it did. Which I guess kind of sucks, but yeah, hopefully you guys didn't go through that as well. But
I will say for my school, yeah, it was. We can't even say the name of the school. It was definitely like not a higher like named school. It was definitely like a kind of more like community, not like community because it still was like a what is it? beauty school, right?
Do you have
You still got licensed?
I mean, you can look at my number in the TDL.
Actually, Essence might not have her license.
It's there. I promise. You go
Finding this out now.
Yes. I just only have to renew it every 2 years.
Oh yes, renewal every 2 years. Red flag to look at if you're wanting to get your lashes done, or if you go anywhere, if their license are not up to date, even if it's a business license, but their personal ones, check it. Check that shit.
That is true. That is very true. But the school, it was very like, I will say lower income. That's what I'm trying to say. It just
Poor. Poor as fuck.
I mean, they were rough. They were rough, but I mean, right? Like, it still was like, it still got me to where I needed to be. Was probably, I mean, I made friends there, and it was, you know, it was all right. I wouldn't say it was like the best time. I'm not gonna lie. It was my like, I dreaded going to school every day. It's okay. But you know, it honestly, school too, they only teach you like the sanitation. They don't teach you like the real aspects of what you'll need like for the outside world. Everything like you want to actually learn, like you have to self teach yourself. Which kind of sucks because, you know, like, who teaches you how to run a business? Nobody. You gotta learn yourself.
Yeah.
So, you know, school is just very like, it lets you pass the state exams, and that's really it. Like, I mean, but while you're there, you get to meet really cool people, which is nice. So yes.
Well, from my experience, I did go to Aveda, so they were more all natural. So they didn't offer the. I mean, I think even the nails, it was just polish. I don't think they really got into because it was all natural. Which is why I loved it for my skin. Their products saved my skin. Yeah. But yes, they didn't offer lashes.
Oh, they didn't.
So, not at all. It wasn't even a thing. I didn't figure out about lashes until I graduated, and the salon and spa before the franchise, which that one's got some tea too. That one had a lady. It was a massage lady and a lash lady that they had upstairs, and God, she would be up there for hours. And I was like, what the fuck is she actually doing? And then I finally asked her, and she was like, no, like I put a lash on every individual lash, and that's why it takes me like 2 hours. And I was like, damn. But so yeah, so she was actually the one who told me about it, and yeah, just got me more into it because I knew nothing about it, and it was really new at that time. Now that I think about it, like all the different styles and stuff that they, because it's like you would get hit with some random style that they want, and you're like, I don't know what that is. Can you show me a picture, a map or something? But yeah, so that was my experience with getting into it. I do miss the skincare.
Yeah.
Because I loved the like the calmness of it. So I try to do that with lashing. Like I love when they fall asleep. I love when they get cozy and they feel just relaxed. But I do miss that with the skincare. And I do feel like that too. I would have to, like, I feel like there's so much I forgot about it that I would have to get back into education with it.
Yeah. I know that's like a bad thing. It's like you want to start, like you want to know, but then it's like it's such a process to like learn.
Right.
But actually, bouncing back to your like whole comment about how lashes were so new, because I moved here in 2017, and like I said before, Alyssa is actually from Austin, so I remember when I moved here, yeah, lashes were like still fairly new. So yeah, that's actually kind of crazy that even you're like talking about your perspective, that you were like, what is it? Like, what even is that?
I will say, just kidding. I will say that actually I was like, I want to say like 15 years old, 16 years old, because right, I grew up in this cosmetology field. And I actually had lashes. at that age.
Oh, really?
I had extensions at that age.
My mom could never.
There was a lash artist at my Theo Greg salon at the time, and I would get my lashes done. So like I would get them done for the summer, go back to school with some fresh lashes, back to this little old town, Carlsbad, New Mexico, right? And feel like so cool because I would have my lashes done, and like at that time in Carlsbad, especially, like nobody knew of them really. I don't even think people were like knew that they were a thing over there. Like they were so like new over there. But yeah, I would have them, and I do remember that. Yes.
Well, yeah, because I feel like in the smaller towns, it is harder to integrate them. So if you guys know, because I know they don't know, I was from Fresno, California, which is like the boonies, like literally the boonies. I lived literally in front of my house was cows, so you know, like it was literally like ranch style homes, like 2 acres. So it was super. Like even when I lived there, like the whole beauty field in general was just like so late to the game. I think a lot of the girls that I personally am still friends with, like, yeah, they get their lashes done, but it's still not that, at least personally, but I also don't go that often, so correct me if I'm wrong. But I feel like it's still really not that big. I feel like it is starting to, like, they definitely do exist, but most of them are like more towards the city versus like Madera Ranchos, like there, which again, if you know, you know, if you don't, like, it was literally the boonies. But what was it when I was going to school? Obviously, influencers were definitely starting up. The beauty influencers, a lot of them were talking about extensions. I had no idea what they were, and so yeah, like everybody was like, "Oh, Kylie Jenner has extensions. Kylie Jenner has extensions." I was like, "What? Like, what is that?" So yeah, it was like kind of interesting seeing like just the evolution from that to where it is now. Because now at this point, I feel like almost everyone has them. That or like
had them at some point or associated with them in some way.
Yeah, which I'm like, honestly, I like it because it's like super convenient. Like, I mean, I have them on right now. I didn't really have to get ready. I just put sunscreen on. I washed my face and put sunscreen on, but yeah, like
mine are the spider webs, so don't look too closely.
And Alyssa doesn't have them on.
I don't wear them.
But also, if you see hers up close, her natural lashes are like obnoxiously long.
And she does get lash lifts, which
yes,
that is a great like benefit.
Sorry, speaking of lashes, did you guys actually learn how to do like lash lifts in school? Like since we were talking about school, like they went over lash lifts with us, but not really lash extensions. But yeah, they didn't.
No.
There's nothing with lashes.
Yeah, I think for me too, like you remember, like I have my cosmetology license, so cosmetology honestly does really mainly focus on hair. So with me, like hair was my main subject for me to learn. Yeah, mind you, obviously I did not even stay with that, but I mean, obviously I still have my license. A good thing about having a cosmetology license, and this is something that's good, like if you ever wanted to like go to hair or something, a cosmetology license does give you
it opens the doors.
Yes, to explore different like services and things, because like I can do hair, I could do lashes, I can go into facials, I can go into nails. I know the esthetician license, you could only do skin.
You do waxing.
You can't do nails, right? Or can you do nails?
I don't know if they've changed it now, but from when I was in school, it was literally just facials, waxing, lashes, and I think that's all. But I know we were allowed to work at medical esthetician places, but it would have to be under like someone supervising us. Like a doctor. But yeah, I know that we were a little bit more limited, but like we didn't learn how to do hair. We didn't learn how to do everything else. So that's why.
Yeah. So that's what's good about a cosmetology. Say it.
Cosmetology.
A cosmetology license is that you get to Yeah, you get to like explore different fields without having to go back to school. Like if they ever wanted to probably do nails or something, if it doesn't fall under the license now, they would probably have to go back and go learn that. And for me, I kind of was like, let me just do it all so I don't have to be back in school. So
Yeah.
yes.
I have heard people who do like go into cosmetology, they really just do it for the fact that they can then leave and just do anything they want. With the whole if this is something that you're considering, like let's just say you've been seeing videos of like doing lashes or even clusters, because I see a lot of people are doing those too. If this is your like introduction to it, I would say invest in going in either into esthetician or cosmetology, because it really will open the door for you to do anything. Because let's just say you try lashes, you end up not liking it, but let's just say you end up liking hair, then you go down that route. But I always say like just definitely invest a little bit more into actually getting the full license instead of just doing the lash license. A lash license is fine, but you are then limited to where you can't even do lash lifts. I don't think you could do brow laminations either, and if they are, red flag.
That is true. Very red flag. Actually, you should check people's licenses for that.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of people who, because it's on your skin, they're not allowed to do that. Like they're literally not allowed to do anything other than lash extensions. They could have changed it now. I will say that they could change it now. But from when I know and that I have met other lash artists who just have their eyelash certification, I think most of them have only said like they could only do lash extensions.
And I think it is because it's a perm. So it's not, it is a solution.
You're working with chemicals.
Yeah, that literally gets applied to your lashes. So you need to know the integrity of hair in order to keep them from being fried, which can happen with lash lifts.
I've seen it. It's not pretty. But yeah, so that's how I'm like, my advice always to like people who are like going new to the industry or whatever is like just invest in getting the full license, and then after that the doors just open up like a lot more easier. Also too, what was it?
And just for reference though, like having the licenses doesn't mean like you're better than one in having a cosmetology license. And that's because I am a cosmetology. Like I do not think I'm better than them, especially even in lashes. Like I feel like I learn just as much as I learn from them as they learn from me. Like we learn from each other. So don't be like, oh, I have a cosmetology license. Like I'm all that. No.
Mm-hmm. And I will say too, that's like the benefit of having like three of us. So we all own the company. But all of us too have such different techniques, and we're just like different, but also same in a way. Like if that makes sense. Like one, because we've all like worked together. Like let's just say I go out of town or I'm on vacation, and I know like I have to put my clients with them. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna put you with so and so for your next appointment, and like they don't freak out on me because they're like, okay, yeah, like I know that they're similar to you or stuff. So I feel like that's like another really good
We're
benefit.
very good at mimicking each other's work, which works well with us because we understand, like she's saying, how we all work.
And I'm the most complicated one. Like full transparency, I am the one with the crazy mappings because a lot of my clients like wispy sets and everything. So I know that if I personally give them my clients, I'm like, I did X, Y through Z and la la la, bottom layer, top layer, la la la. So I'm just like, okay, like they'll be fine. But yeah, I am probably a little bit the most.
I might be crying behind the chair, but I'll get it.
Yeah, they look good. But yeah, so I will say that is the benefit of like having three of us here instead of just like just one or two or whatever. But like we all get to share those ideas or be like, hey, like I like this product better. I've tried this lash better. Like it's really nice having like three minds working together instead of just like one and then just kind of work from that. So I do think that is pretty cool.
So future wise, I mean, really, we kind of just want to talk about. I mean, I know I want to share my horror stories because, I didn't come through them for no reason. The do's and don'ts, what we wish we would have known before getting into it, what we wish we would have known about contracts, reading contracts, and just advocating for yourself, not only as a lash artist or a cosmetologist or an esthetician, but just as a person. And in, the beauty industry and the prettiness of it and the ugly side.
Yeah.
Yeah, and of course, like lash education, and also we want to hear what y'all want to hear, or what more you want to know about lashing, or just in general, the beauty industry in general. So yeah.
No, I fully agree. I think there's a lot of things that like go untalked about in the not just like the lash industry, but like beauty industry, like kind of like what you said, like contracts or like just like little things, or even how to deal with like day-to-day life as like either running your own business or just being a lash artist, because you do deal with a lot of people every day, so sometimes that does kind of mesh into your life.
And just really quickly, and two, like even like a lot of people don't talk about like starting your business, and it's not you're not like raking in money. As soon as you think you are, you got to work for it. It's a lot of work. So kind of a little bit about that.
Yeah, because I will. Speaking of red flags, if you ever like, this is not to say that this is fake or anything, but I have, again, this is why I think we decided like we did want to start this podcast, but I think there is a lot of like stuff we see, like people posting like, oh, make 6 figures just with this class. As business owners, like we know that that's not going to happen, especially within the first year. So I think when anyone promises that to you, just be weary. Like be weary, be just like, know that that's not probably going to happen right away. But
Unless
again,
you have like 20 friends that will see you like back to back to back, then that might be possible. But like, mind you, like people leave, people, they
people
get
develop
sick.
allergies to
like,
lashes.
You're gonna lose clients, and then to regain those clients, you have to like, you have to advertise for yourself. You have to like just wait in time. I mean, obviously you have to do work in that time, because if you're not, then those clients will never come. So it's a lot of like just consistency, and yeah, you're not going to be making it the first month. Sorry.
Yeah, like as much as we would all love to make 6 figures, like trust me, that would be amazing. But yeah, so that's how we were just like, we really wanted to just talk more in depth, like about all of that too, just like what it's like to live, laugh, and love, like just as a lash artist, because like yeah, like everything happens, like your life just continues on. Like I've gone through breakups and still had to come to work, and I'm crying at work, and I'm like,
oh my god, the crying over clients.
Yes, I'm like,
sorry.
That's a good one.
Yeah, so like
first year, and not the franchise. Oh, I remember. I will not forget that day, honestly. But I will say I had a really good coworker, and mind you, it wasn't these two. That did like. I will be forever thankful for her in that moment, because she literally like calmed me down. Like, again, I was new. So it kind of almost made me want to quit, but I'm so thankful to her, because I mean, look where I'm at today.
Yes. Yeah. No, yeah, that's how I'm like, I think yeah, we can all agree that this is something that like not even just as lash artists, but like if in any industry, like life does happen, and like you sometimes just need to hear that other people are going through it, and other people do understand. So that is like the main purpose of this podcast, obviously to like education too, because not a lot of people like, whether you're someone who just likes lashes and wants to get them done, or you want to start doing lashes, or whether you're already been in the industry, like these are all things that we know we wanted to talk about, and maybe want to warn people about, like, oh, maybe you're not going to get the most out of this, just stuff like that. So,
and get to know who we are.
And get to know who we are, who the business is, and just also see us like grow in this.
Yeah.
But yeah, so hopefully you guys stick with us on our little journey. And yeah, so again, I'm Bianca.
I'm Essence.
Okay.
I'm Melissa.
But yeah, and then yes, we are Euphoria Oasis Lash, and yeah, so come with us. We will be posting bi-weekly, and then post little clips here and there. But yeah, follow us on our TikTok, Instagram. I think that's all we have. Like social media wise, Facebook.
Facebook.
Sorry,
Facebook.
Sometimes I forget about the Facebook. But yeah, so follow us on all of that. We'll also list like our we'll list it all in the description, as well as our like personal like lash pages as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, hope y'all have a good day.
Thank you for watching.
Other than that, we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.